Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive vents on headlines that you didn't even know you needed. And with that said, let's get on with these vents, humans. Cheers. Okay, before I get started, humans, I want to make an announcement. I know I talk about it before, like I'm a big, huge fan of the fight game. Mainly my new guilty pleasure has been the BKFC. That's the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, if you don't know. And love me some boxing and some UFC. And basically all things that are fighting. So I kind of thought it was a little weird every time I'm doing my events on my show when, I'll be talking about crazy-ass president things. And I'm like, oh, look, Jake Paul's fighting. And some shit like that. It just don't seem like they mesh together. So with that said, I would like y'all to introduce my new show. It's called All Things Fight. That's right, humans. I'm going to be doing a new show. That one's going to be on Fridays. And y'all can catch me on there where that's pretty much where I'll be doing all my fight stuff because I'm a real big, passionate fan of this fight game. Grew up with it all my life. And so I'm just going to, do my thing out there. I'm going to be doing, covering all things fight basically. Because all this, throughout history, there's always come to a point in time where all things fight. So I'd appreciate you to go support the channel. All Things Fight on YouTube. Fridays. Appreciate it, humans. So let's get on with some vents. I got some good ones. We got that FTX scandal. With that guy calls himself SPF. And then I got a couple weird, strange headlines I'm going to share with you. And I think it's going to be a good one today, humans. I think it's going to be a good one. And here we go. I'm going to start with these headlines. Like I said, all the time the news doesn't want to scare everybody, and they just want to keep you calm, right? Some people do believe that that could be what they're doing. Well, you're not really paying attention because they're always throwing out the fear. It's a bunch of BS. Like I said, I ain't believing you. So here we go with the news doing his thing. Just when you think we could be getting better, after seeing some brighter days, seasons are changing, we get closer to possibly another new day. The news comes out here and throws this one at us. Right out of the back, right out of the bin just before our holiday weekend. 1 out of 179 Americans will eventually be murdered if the crime rate continues. Well, isn't that something to look good forward to? You can't wait to, how about Chicago and those other places that are, eliminating cash bail? Where people are comparing it to like the purge and shit. You can just do whatever you want and you can go to jail for it. Good Lord. Hey, that's going to be great for travel, for travel, isn't it? Like, let's see what their murder rate's this month. What's their low murder month before you go travel out some places? Because you got to be careful if you're that number 179. I want to count like on the customer rate. You're going to have to start having a counter because nobody's going to fucking take that ticket. Or if somebody's eventually going to take a ticket, you might just have to remove it. Like when some places they supposedly don't put the 13th floor on some places for bad luck. It was in a movie once. I don't know if this shit is true. But maybe you should just take 179 out of the ticket. And when people go and travel and shit. Because I don't know if it's going to be a good number, man. It'd be like, what customer am I? You'd have to lie or something. It'd be like, oh, you're 184. Bullshit. That was way too close to 179. I'll call back. You just can't be trusting people if they're going to be saying 179 people are going to get murdered. 1 out of 179. That's crazy. That's bigger chances than the lottery. Especially that big ass lottery. That goes to show you they don't want to give us no money. Like your chances of winning are just like outrageous, but your chance of murder is like for real close. Like way better chances of you making the NFL. You got a better chance of getting murdered than making the NFL. Sorry, kid. I mean, I didn't put it out there. The news did. Okay. For all you people out there that want to be all like super, what's the word? Dumb? No, I'm just kidding. An Arizona teacher loses job after filming OnlyFans videos in class. Okay. You're dumb. You just got fired. You're good you got you fired. Why don't you, the classroom ain't for that shit. Look, we got enough problems with kids being shot at and them not learning enough. and like other countries learning way better than us in the school system. Let alone you making your fucking extra money and a bunch of money over on OnlyFans in a classroom. What if a kid shows up early, and with an apple and shit? What are you gonna do then? Show up and see the camera clicking, and he might come around and see more than he needs to see. He might learn more about the letters of the alphabet than he needs to. Good Lord, I don't know what grade this was. I don't think we need to. It doesn't matter what grade. He was doing OnlyFans shit. It was some crazy stuff if it got you fired. Because, what else is on there? I'm sure there's other things on there, but I only hear about the dirty shit. So I ever hear about. No wonder you got your ass fired. You should have. You fucking should have. That's bananas, humans. That's just bananas. After the economy is doing so good, I guess Amazon's ready to start laying people off. So everybody gets so secured, and you get all these emails, and you see like, look, you don't even need an interview. You ever see them scam emails? Like Amazon's always hiring and shit. They be like, look, we don't even need an interview. Just show up Monday. I'm like, for real? It was like it's in an email. Like, look, I already got a job. They're like, look, you want another job? You can just come here on Monday. And it was just in the email, or just reply yes. Like you didn't even fill out an application, and it was just taking people in. It's weird. And now they're just going to lay off like 10,000 people that all got geeked up before Christmas. Right before Christmas, too. Right before the fucking Black Friday shopping and all that jazz. It's crazy. That's bananas. You notice they don't change Black Friday, but they're trying to get rid of all kinds of other things you can't say. But you can still say Black Friday and make a bunch of money on shopping days. Whatever. No. All right, humans. This scandal's been hitting the media. It's been going everywhere, and I just wanted to talk about it. This FTX guy, and he calls him what's this guy calls himself like SBF or some shit, and silly bitch face. That's what I call him. The dude looks weird. I'm just saying. I don't care what you want. He looks crazy weird, and then apparently he lives with like 10 people in a place and where you don't got to pay taxes and shit, and he's got all kinds of people's billions of dollars, and he just is missing. Could we be part of one of the biggest money fraud cases and nobody gives a shit? Like one of the biggest money laundering schemes and nobody gives a shit. I happen to have a very nice little washing machine system to show you today. Well, let's speak about this. This kid, SBF, silly bitch face. So let's just call him that. No, I'm just kidding. Some people might get mad. You better stop it. I'm just playing. You want to talk about it, go to All Things Fight. The All Things Fight podcast on Fridays. Don't forget, humans, go subscribe, please. If you're a fan of the fight game, I appreciate it. So this guy's like the second biggest donor to the Democratic Dem side, other than Soros. And I guess he was just giving these guys a bunch of money, thinking he can just, maybe buy some freedom. Like I could just buy myself and be above the law if I give all these, politicians all this money. But what's a really weird coincidence is that like we were sending like all this money to Ukraine, like billions of dollars to Ukraine. I don't know how much it was. It seemed like it was just hundreds of millions of dollars like at a time. I'm sure it had to go over $1 billion by now. I don't even know the exact amount. It's a lot. That's all I know is like Biden was just like, man, I don't know what to do. You think he was just sending money to a Swiss bank. Nope. He was just sending it to Ukraine and they were just washing the shit. Right. It's just a weird coincidence that like he would send money to Ukraine. And Ukraine was an investor, one of those investors in this guy's FTX fucking crypto shit. Isn't that weird? Biden was giving Ukraine money, and Ukraine was like investing in crypto. So, another thing I don't understand is if Ukraine's at war, and they're supposed to be, we're giving them money for like, hey man, this is like for weapons. Like, so we're putting it into crypto. A country at war is just using the money to put into crypto instead of like protecting themselves against Russia. Does this sound a little fishy, humans? They were like, we're supposed to be at war spending this money on weapons, but we're going to go into crypto. Interesting. So when you look at the system here, it's like a little washing machine. When you look at the diagram. You get the guy with the crazy face. We'll just say silly face, so people don't get mad or whatever. And he donates to the Dem Party, the PACs, and the candidates, right? Then they donate the money to Biden. And Biden gets all kinds of money to run for president and do his presidential, quick money giveaways to other countries but us. Yeah, right? You could have an oil. We don't got no more money? Well, we're going to give you the oil. Here you go. Here's some oil. And then, oh, man, we need some oil. Can we have some oil back? But we ain't going to go there. So he donates to the Dem Party and the PACs and the candidates. They donate to Biden. And Biden gives our, U.S. tax money in form of the humanitarian aid over to Ukraine. And Ukraine ends up investing into my man's company. So it's just like, wash, rinse, dry. It's just all that laundry just getting done. And it's right in front of your face. It's written all over your face. And you don't even have to say a word. No, that's just, I just showed my age, but whatever. That's just, this shit is like right there. And nobody's saying nothing. Like, Biden's such a good dude. He's doing a great job. And he ain't crazy. Like, Ye not crazy, like Badass Jam. Like, there's going to be a new one, like, Biden ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Biden ain't crazy. Or Brandon ain't crazy. That shit will be coming out soon. We'll have to look out for that one. We'll have to look out for that one, humans. But look at this shit. If you don't, this is a simple washing machine. Look at that. He goes here, money goes there, money goes around, money goes around. It's just going in like that. It's like just nice little washing machine, humans. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to give it to you in case you didn't see it. In case you missed it, that was it. Another thing that seems a little fishy, humans, that I got to say, but people probably going to disagree. But you know how they're hyping up, like, I thought, I don't even do this shit really, but I'm going to do this like this, okay? I'm going to do it anyway. But this, how they're hyping up like DeSantis now, and everybody's like, man, he's a cool dude. I like the guy myself. I'm like, oh man, I kind of like the guy. He's all talking about freedom, all this, cool shit. He's a young guy with a young mind, blah, blah, blah. But the other the thing that has me on the suspicious side, humans, it's just maybe I'm just weird about it, but it just seems weird that all these people that were donating billions of dollars to, like Obama and them guys in the Democrat side, are now giving it all to this dude. And that's fine. Like, I guess people have to get money donated to them when they all going to jump the big show and become president or become whatever they're going to be. But I'm just saying, when you get all this money from people, doesn't that compromise you? Doesn't that make you have to, do what they say? So he's going to be selling us a good game, or he's going to sound like amazing, and we're going to fall for this shit, and we're going to vote for this dude. But all those lobbyists, all that money they're throwing at his ass, they're going to have to pass the shit that they want. And that's the only thing that feels a little fishy, humans, because I really like the guy. He was very encouraging, to see this younger dude out there, with his ideals and whatnot. But there's just some little fishiness, there's just something brewing that just don't seem right. Like, there's just a way to hype this dude up and make us all believe when just, to keep the other guy out that actually, might be better for us or not. I don't even know if that guy is better for us, but I'm just saying, like, better than what that administration's doing. And they're trying to make sure it's just that one individual doesn't do it. It's really weird. I mean, no matter what, they don't want that individual. It just feels weird the way they're leaning towards this guy. So that's all, put your radars up a little bit. Maybe pay attention to that, because it seems like that's kind of happening. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on them notifications. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.